In this video, we're going to be going over all of the dry docking details for the Carnival Spirit. I'll cover any changes, the ship experience, as well as some upcoming sailings where you can save the most amount of money. The Carnival Spirit entered its dry dock in February of this year and spent about a month in total at the dry dock there in Spain. Now the Spirit has been in service for well over 20 years, so it can always use some refreshing. So first things first, Carnival decided to add one of my personal favorite venues to the Spirit, and that is the Heroes Tribute Bar. Now that it's on the Spirit, Carnival has this venue on 14 of their ships. This venue lets all service members and veterans have a nice spot to meet up with each other, and usually Carnival has some kind of meeting or event centered around them that is hosted here each sailing, which is very nice. You can find this venue on Deck 2 where it's replacing the Skybox Sports Bar, which is unfortunate because that is also one of my favorite venues. New spaces on the Spirit include Carnival Adventures and a Dream Studio, which I would have thought would already be on board. I thought this came standard on every Carnival ship, but I guess I was wrong. A dedicated space for the chef's table was also added. I also know this is a very sold out experience, so I'm assuming this dedicated space allows them to have more people each sailing. In the outdoor activities area, you can also expect a brand new mini golf course as well as an updated basketball court. I don't know why most ships don't do this for the golf course. I feel like it's pretty easy and cheap to change your golf course on each dry dock. I guess I could be wrong on that, but it just seems like a small easy change that you could do every time. Now when it comes to everybody's favorite, the casino, Carnival updated the overall layout with some new carpets as well as the general aesthetic. They went ahead and added a few new gaming machines. I assume this will be mostly slot machines, but we're not 100% sure as Carnival doesn't really divulge this kind of information. When it comes to the dry dock, Carnival did a lot of refreshing during this. Well, we don't know 100% what this all includes when they say they're refreshing something, but you can use your best guess depending on the area. So for example, they're saying the youth program spaces are all refreshed on board as well as the nightclub. Carnival also refreshed most of the shops on board. That means like most of the shops that you buy stuff at, like on the promenade deck area. Last but not least, the one thing you're probably all wondering and waiting for, Carnival did add some more plugins for the guest cabins. You'll now find more USB-A or USB-C plugins by the bed in different parts of the cabin, which is the most requested item for most cruisers, especially on these older ships. When technology is constantly changing, we just want to be able to charge our stuff at the end of the day. Now that is all I could find when it comes to upgrades that the Carnival Spirit received during its dry dock. If you know of anything I missed, please let me know down below, and let's go ahead and jump in and see what the best deals are right now for the Carnival Spirit. So jumping into Cruise Plum here now, if you want to get on the Carnival Spirit this year, it looks like this Panama Canal is going to be your best bet, but the balcony is as cheap as it's ever been. So that's really nice. I'm recording this on 320, and this is for 2 passengers, by the way, this filter. And then if you look on their website, it's mostly next year sailing, so not a lot of great value. So I would stick to this Panama Canal sailing, as this balcony is as cheap as it's ever been.